Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is November 11th of 2025. I have 11:06 in the a.m. Let's say it together. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. May He cover us in His blood every second of every hour of every day, nationally and internationally. This is what we need to endure until the end, for we are one step closer to His coming. Yesterday, chaos erupted at UC Berkeley. Police clashed with Antifa, protesters ahead of Turning Point USA event honoring Charlie Kirk. When I heard about it late last night, I'm like, okay, what took you so long? You heard me. I am not playing. I says, what took you so long? As many of you all know, I have been covering the migrant crisis throughout Chicago. And as I'm there, I do witness Antifa. And we had them here in Illinois during the COVID moment, and they were out of hand. And as I've said before, it is going to get to a point where people are going to stand their ground and they're not going to take too much crap off of them. And that's exactly what the powers want. They want this confrontation, and they want the civil WAR. They've planted allegedly 2 movies in our space. One called Civil War last year that came out. Another one was Leave the World Behind, in which Barack Obama was a part of that movie. They want social unrest. They want chaos. Hopefully this channel will touch enough people so you won't get caught up in that chapter. Yes, because they do have a playbook. And again, when I saw this last night, I'm like, it took you long enough to get there. And it's a perfect setting, wouldn't you agree, to be at a Charlie Kirk function? Yeah, it's all planned. But people, I don't want you to be misled. This Charlie Kirk thing takes on a lot of levels, and it goes deep, and it spreads wide. And many times it's really not about Charlie Kirk or Turning Point USA. It's about future past. In this video, I will show you how this, I do believe, connects to JFK en route to Donald Trump and those who will unalive him very soon. Now you might be like, wow, you got that out of this? Yeah, I did. Like I said last night, I went to bed thinking about this thing. And it took a while to piece it together. But I want to say thank God for the gift, which is the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, to accomplish time and conclusion. God speaks in a mysterious way. And many times I just have to really concentrate and see it beyond the norm. And in this presentation, I'll share that with you.
This is Savannah Hernandez at UC Berkeley at the TPUSA Out of the Bay protest. Now, it is about 7 p.m. at this point, but this has been going on since 4:30, and my friends, it has been absolute chaos. Now, at the beginning of the night, you quickly had 2 people that were arrested. One person was a Trump.
And the question is, where is it going to go from here?
another was an Antifa member. And as the Trump supporter was getting arrested, he stated that the Antifa member came and tried to steal his stuff, resulting in the altercation. Now that happened fairly quickly at the beginning of the protest, and everything just evolved since then. Now, this is actually the entrance to the TPUSA event tonight, and the attendee line actually stretched out this way, and it kind of stretched into this area so people could get into this conference center behind me. Now, what ended up happening is this huge swarm of protesters, many of which are trans members, some of them are furries, and of course, many Antifa members and Antifa-aligned groups.
And people, what you have a setting. You have a setting. It's all choreographed. Like I said, it's many times part of their playbook. And can we be honest? Can we actually be honest? People, we've seen this before. We have seen this through the generations. Ain't nothing new. The perfect setting is the college campus. They're really not adults yet. They're maturing into that. Freshmen, juniors, undergrads, they haven't quite gotten to that level beyond the knowledge to the wisdom. So arguably, they can be impressed and impressed upon. And so I look beyond just the brawl itself. I look at the intent long term and what the outcome can be. The outcome, people, is to disturb America from its roots. Yeah. And so I can see college campuses in the future on lockdown. But I digress. I want to show you something else that happened, which was kind of peculiar. You see, because Charlie Kirk's wife was at the White House yesterday. Yeah. There she is. And here they have the alleged romance between JD. And then we have a little kissy poo here. And it's all over the internet. And I'm not surprised. But check it out. Erika Kirk, kissy moment. Oval Office. People are loving it and lapping it up.
This is a very special woman who I unfortunately have seen a lot of lately on television for the wrong reasons. A woman who...
Don't want to get with the copyright. But as you can see, they're making a big deal out of it. There were a few people there in purple and the purple tie. They loved it.
Charlie loved you. It's hard not to get emotional because I know that he would have been the first phone call when he found out that you were going to be taking this position. And the way that I was able to witness the two of you work together for years and to champion and support the president was absolutely humbling to witness. And I am so proud of you. And Charlie is going to be with you every single day in spirit.
In spirit. Now check this out. January 1st, 2025, our calendar, right? Yesterday was 11/10 of 2025. That's exactly 313 days. In my mind, it's like, wow, it fits like a glove. You see, because on March 13th of 2013, that's when Pope Francis became the Pope. Interesting, huh? And that's his birthday, December 12th, 1936. 12/17/2024, his birthday last year. Yesterday's brawl at UC Berkeley was 11/10/2025. The difference is 47 weeks, people, not a day longer. I know your mouth is on the ground. I get it. But it took me a while to figure it out. Because they throw one thing at you, but really it's about something else. Do you understand? The Pope's last birthday of 12/17 versus yesterday is exactly 47 weeks. And who's the 47th president? The one who was getting a little kissy poo on with his wife, allegedly. Now, you might ask, how does all this tie in? Well, 47 is going somewhere. Yeah, he's going to be leaving from the pages of the internet, magazines, and newspapers. He's probably going to go somewhere and play golf in some foreign land when they tell you he's been unalived. And they're sending him out, in style. The demolition of the East Wing and, putting up the Golden Ballroom and all the little dancing girls on, Halloween. The man's going out in style. And they don't really want you to catch on as to what's popping off. They want to show you guerrilla warfare at our college campuses because they want to steer them in a certain direction through arguably one of the biggest college movements in America, Turning Point USA. Do you understand what I'm saying? While they're having kissy poo. Just want to throw that up in there. So 47, Trump. And then when you take 1/1/2025, our calendar, from 12/17/2025, which would have been the next birthday of the Pope, that come out to 11/22. And by now you should know 11/22 is that date, which confirms what I'm trying to tell you, that number 47 is leaving just like he left. This is the buried story. This is what they're not telling you. They had to creatively knit and tuck it and hide it, but the numbers reveal, okay? They reveal. I know it's deep. Our calendar, 1/1 versus the Pope's next birthday gives you JFK's death date. Now you got that in perspective. Here's old Charlie Kirk. Many believe he's somewhere playing golf as well, but I digress. His birthday is October 14th. When you take October 14th, 2025 versus the Pope's birthday, 12/17/2025, you get 64. And what is 64? That just happened to be Barack Obama's birth. He's 64 years old. Is that coincidence? No. This is the man, like I told you the other day, him and Drew Brees are rising soon. They're rising. They're going to save the world. Donald Trump is leaving. This man is coming. Okay? Now, here's a hidden nugget. University of California, Berkeley, where the big brawl took place with Antifa. They were founded March 23rd, 1868. When I get done with this video, you'll never, ever see this date the same way again. March 23rd. March 23rd of 2025, just had a birthday. From Trump's birthday, 6/14 of 2025, you get 84 days. And what is 84? Well, that's his birthday. Are you putting it together? It's so neatly tucked in there. Woo! And then you've got September 9th, 1850. That's when California became part of the United States. Because UC is in UC Berkeley is in California, right? 9-9. Take 9-9-2025, just had a birthday. From Trump's birthday, 6-14-2025, you get Trump's favorite number, 88. 2 flagpoles went up a few months ago, 88 feet tall, did they not? And when he leaves, the flags go in half stance to go back to 44, which is Barack Obama, the 44th president. They're telling us, that's all. And I'm just breaking it down to you. Now, what else we got here? California is also the 31st state. California, 31st. Now, if we take it literally and take it as a date of 3/1/2026, next birthday, versus yesterday's brawl, 11/10/2025, you get Snake Eyes 111. Yeah, Snake Eyes. Welcome, new subscribers. You see, Pope Francis died on April 21st, which was the 111th day of the year. I've already showed you the day he became Pope. Well, this is the day he died, the 111th day of the year. You see, we're going to have a new religion and a new political system. Out with the old, in with the new. You see, because player here, old school, he's the one to set everything up. And when his mission is complete, speaking of mission, you got like Captain Kirk, like Charlie Kirk, like I did a video on it a few months ago. Well, when Trump's mission is complete, then we'll bring on Barack Obama. That's all. Now, what else we got here? Good old Turning Point USA was founded June 5th of 2012. And like I said to you guys months ago, can we be honest here? We have, what, an 18, 19-year-old starting this function of Turning Point? Do you really think that when someone gave him $1 million, or was it whatever it was? You guys remember I did the video, because I was at the memorial in Arlington Heights where Charlie Kirk was born. I was there the week that Charlie Kirk died. Rest in peace. And he was given $1 million, right? Or $10,000, whatever it was. People, do you really think this young man knew what he was getting into? Do you really think it was his vision alone? No way. No way. You're not running a $1 million enterprise at 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. You're not. So whose idea was this thing? Just thought I'd throw that out there. Now let's look at this. 6/5. 6/5/2025, anniversary of the founding of that, versus yesterday's humdinger, 11/10. The difference is 5/5. Do you know Julius Caesar died at 55 years old, was stabbed 23 times? Is that coincidence? And here's the hidden piece. Here's the hidden puzzle. You ready for this? JFK visited UC Berkeley on March 23rd, 1962. That's right. March 23rd, 1962, JFK visited there, and he gave a speech. The same place where all this melee went down yesterday. All this crazy stuff went down yesterday. Really, Pearson? We didn't know that. Yeah, they want you to see the guy all messed up. They want you to concentrate on that. But what I want to show you is this. I want to show you that JFK spoke there March 23rd, 1962. Why is March 23rd so important? Well, on March 23rd, that's when UC Berkeley was founded. And that's a 94-year gap between the day they were founded and the year versus the day that JFK spoke there, 94. Well, in terms of years or dates, what is 94? That's April 4th, like 4/4, Barack Obama, the 44th president. Interesting. And then if you take this here, literally, the March 23rd, 1962, and subtract it from yesterday's event, you get 63 years. As in 3 6 is 666. as in Mark of the Beast. You feel me? Beast system. All that. So it's speaking. This is how they speak. Let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. Interesting how these numbers speak, because that's exactly what they're doing. Donald Trump, 222. Antichrist system, 222. Barack Obama, 222. It's the beast system, just like 666. Now, let's go forward. March 23rd, 1962, JFK was there. Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 1963, 2 years after he was born. Now, a lot of events, like I've said in past videos, significant numbers throughout history in relation to these powers are 44 and August 4th. They have used them. So even though Barack Obama was only 2 years old here, it's the 84, which you need to understand. They speak through that code number. So Barack Obama's birthday is August 4th, 1963 is 2 years after he was born. Subtract that from the day that JFK was there in Berkeley, you get 713. What happened on July 13th? Well, last year, didn't Trump get hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania? Pearson, you mean to tell me that from the day that JFK was at that college where they just had the big riot versus the 84, you get this date? Not only that. On November 8th, 1960, that's when Kennedy was elected president, November 8th. Take November 8th, 1960, from the day he was at UC Berkeley, California, 3/23/1962, you also get 713. They're telling you the future. That July 13th, 2024, Trump was going to get hit in the ear. I know it's wild, but I told you from the beginning with the video, this is a future past video. Now watch this. 3/23/1962, JFK, UC Berkeley. 6/5/2012 is when what? That's when Turning Point USA was discovered. The difference is 50 years and 216. 50 years is 50 states like America. And what is 216? The 216th day of the year is August 4th. And what's August 4th? That's his birthday, y'all. Are you understanding the decode? This is all about dethroning Trump and elevating this man. They're coming back. The old Pope is gone, and wait till I show you what's next. Now, 216 Obama and 50 states. 6/5/2012 is what? Turning Point USA discovered. 3/23/62, JFK, UC Berkeley. It's right there in your face. Now look, there you go. May 8th, 2025, that's when Pope Leo became the Pope. May 8th, 1963, let's just throw that in there, versus 3/23 Kennedy at UC Berkeley. The difference is 11/22. You know, JFK was killed on 11/22. But let's bring it up to date. 5/8/2025, Pope Leo became the Pope. 3/23/1962, JFK was at UC Berkeley speaking at the college. The difference is 63 and 47. Pick your mouth up off the ground. I get it. 47 is Trump. 63 is 36 is 666. And to end this thing, 3/23/1962, JFK is there. July 4th, 2026, America's 250th birthday. The difference is 64, Barack Obama. Barack Obama is 64 years old. And 3/12, Trump beat Kamala Harris, 312 votes. Electoral College. There's your story. It ain't got nothing to do with that commotion yesterday. It's all about the future. I'm Franchise Pearson.